You may have seen it on your Facebook or Twitter feeds. Today is Diabetes Alert Day, a day for all of us to take action and take just a few minutes to prevent ourselves or our loved ones from developing type 2 diabetes. Our TV6 reporter Tanya Spencer is live in our studio where we have set up a phone bank to take your questions. Tanya?
And Erica, this phone bank is made up of a panel of experts, doctors and nurses who are ready to take your calls, answer your questions and concerns about diabetes. And it's a disease that more than 700,000 Hoosiers are battling right now. And that number is expected to go up over the coming decades here in America if we don't change our lifestyles. We've got Dr. Kieran Matthews with IU Health here to talk a little bit about that. And Doctor, what are we doing wrong and what can we do to lower our risks?
So as a society, we have too much food and too little exercise overall. We have gained weight. Overall, the population is more overweight than we ever were. And those things combined with just our genetic background makes us at risk for diabetes. The things to do to prevent it are well known. We have to control our intake and do a little more exercise. There's been some very good diabetes prevention studies that showed that even a modest amount of weight loss were very effective at reducing diabetes risk. So that's always good. It's a combination lifestyle, exercise, weight loss plan that does the right trick. There are some medicines that help as well, but weight loss is the most effective intervention.
All right, thank you so much. And we'll be learning a lot more as we talk to you within the coming half hours throughout the show. This bank is open until 7:30 tonight. The number there at the bottom of your screen. So go ahead and give us a call with your questions. Back to you guys.
We want to remind you about an event happening right now here at RTV6 that's designed to help you live a healthy life. It's Diabetes Alert Day, and we are hosting this phone bank so you can call in and ask experts questions about preventing type 2 diabetes. Just call this number, 317-239-9788. This phone bank is open until 7:30 tonight.
Do you know your risk? Today is Diabetes Alert Day, and we want to help protect your family from a potentially deadly disease.
We have a phone bank going on right now, and our TV6 reporter Tanya Spencer is there to tell us about the panel and that number that you can call. Tanya?
Well, guys, listen to this. A quarter of us may already have diabetes and not even know it yet. That's because often it can be 7 to 10 years before it's diagnosed after the onset of the disease. That's really hard to believe. That's why early diagnosis is so critical. And that's why the American Diabetes Association helped us assemble this panel of experts. The phone bank opened just a little while ago, about 45 minutes ago at 5 p.m. And the phones have been ringing ever since. We're also taking your questions online as well. And our web producer, Lauren Lewis, is here with what people are asking.
We're getting lots of questions from our Facebook fans about their diet and risk factors to look out for.
Okay, and people asking about medications as well.
Yes, medications and things they can do to prevent getting diabetes.
And Chelsea, a pharmacist at Walgreens, what are you telling people? What's the most important thing they should know about their medication?
The best thing that they can do in terms of prevention is definitely diet and exercise. And the best thing that you can do for your medications is know what you're taking, know why you're taking it, and making sure that if you're not taking it the way your doctor or nurse practitioner has prescribed, that you're letting them know that and letting us know the reasoning for why you're not taking the medication the way it's prescribed.
All right, thank you, ladies. And the phone number's at the bottom of your screen. Also, we're taking, as Lauren said, questions on our Facebook page, the RTV6 Facebook page. So keep them coming. We'll check in with you in just a little bit, guys.
Happening right now, it's Diabetes Alert Day, and RTV6 wants to help you live a healthier life. Our experts are standing by right now to take your calls about type 2 diabetes. Just call this number, 317-239-9788. The phone bank is open until 7:30 tonight, and we will learn a lot more about this in just a few minutes.
It is the 25th Annual American Diabetes Association Alert Day.
It is a day when you should stop and think about your risk for type 2 diabetes. To help you do that, we here at RTV6 has partnered with the American Diabetes Association to hold a phone bank.
Now, the experts are in our studio ready to take your calls, and that's where RTV6 reporter Tanya Spencer is now as well. And Tanya, the future predictions for this disease are pretty scary, aren't they?
They really are, Todd. Experts project that 1 in 3 of us, 1 in 3 American adults will have diabetes by the year 2050 at the rate things are going if we don't take steps to prevent that now. And here are the 4 main risks that everyone needs to know. Being overweight, that's the one major risk. Also being underactive, being 45 years or older, and having a family history of diabetes. All of those things increase your risk. And the scary thing is many people aren't diagnosed until 7 to 10 years after after the onset of the disease, increasing the risk for potentially life-threatening complications. And that's why we've assembled this panel of experts, doctors and nurses who are taking your calls, answering your questions. Dr. Kieran Mather at IU Health is one of them. And what are some of the complications if we don't detect this early and change our habits now? What are some of the serious complications that people can face?
So in the long term, uncontrolled diabetes can lead to increased risk of eye disease called retinopathy, blindness, kidney disease that can lead to kidney failure and dialysis, nerve disease that sometimes leads to injuries that don't heal well or to symptoms that are disabling. It can be very problematic.
So all of us know we need to exercise more and eat healthy, and I'm sure you hear from your patients, you know, we're busy. We have busy lives out there. How can we fit that into our lifestyle?
Fit the lifestyle changes into the day-to-day life. Yeah, it's a question of committing to do that, because it doesn't happen automatically, and you have to say, I'm going to do this and make it happen.
Important for your health. Thank you guys for being here. The number at the bottom of your screen. Also, we're taking your questions through our RTV6 Facebook page. Ready to answer those questions there as well. We'll check back with you at 7 o'clock, guys.
Tanya, thank you. I know a lot of our viewers have questions that they want to ask, so this is their opportunity.
Get them now. Don't even have to go to a doctor.
Absolutely. Kevin, thank you. Today is a day to take action against a disease that is becoming more and more prevalent. Today is the 25th Annual American Diabetes Association Alert Day, and it serves as a wake-up call to all of us.
Yeah, it certainly does. And we've partnered with the American Diabetes Association to set up a free phone bank to help our viewers become more educated about their risk factors and how to prevent it. RTV6 reporter Tanya Spencer has been bringing us live reports from Studio B throughout our newscasts tonight.
And she joins us now with more on what experts are hearing. Tanya?
Well, Todd and Erica, those doctors and nurses, pharmacists have been manning the phones here since the beginning of our 5 o'clock newscast. So a couple hours in now, more than 2 hours in, we wanted to ask you, what's the most common question that you're getting from folks?
I've been getting a lot of questions about eating healthier diet and following a meal plan. And of course, that can definitely help blood sugars. Following a meal plan, really portion control plays a huge part in helping preventing and once you have controlling your blood sugars.
And it's so important. I mean, this is a wake-up call we're saying to people. It's so important that people realize their risks. This is becoming more and more common.
Correct. And making some simple changes. If you drink a lot of sugary drinks, especially sweet tea, switching to water, even cutting out 1 or 2 cans of regular soda a day, or instead of your super size or 32 ounce at fast food, switching to a small, or even better, switching to water can really make a huge difference.
So it doesn't have to be so intimidating. We can start out small. And here are some alarming numbers to think about. More than 26 million Americans, children and adults, have diabetes. A quarter of those with the disease, 7 million of them, don't even know they have it. So early detection is really key to preventing serious, debilitating, even life-threatening complications from diabetes down the road. And you can lower your risk by leading a healthy lifestyle. That means keeping a healthy weight and getting moderate exercise. This phone bank is open until the end of the show, till 7:30 tonight. Also taking your questions on our RTV6 Facebook page online. If you have any questions, get them to the experts here, guys.